Right now, we've got super mega actor, and we love him, man. What a great guy. We've known each other for years.
Oh, yeah.
Things are blowing up for this man. It's Matty Blake.
Yeah, Matty Blake. I got a vamp. A little dance. Can I get a vamp? Wow, look at some music. Good to see you, man. Good to see you again. Thanks for having me, brother.
Thank you for coming in, man.
All right.
That's the way. Matty's like, don't I get a tune? They give you one note.
That's how pathetic my career is. I have to ask my own vamp.
And you're on this show on top of it.
Wow.
Oh, my God.
Oh, Jesus, it's rough here. It's rough,
it sure is. So what's happening, man? What's going on?
Well, I'm glad you opened the show with that little tribute to this man because, Sibby, you and I go way back, man. I used to open for Lenny at the charity golf tournaments.
Yeah, what, 30 years ago? At least 30 years ago.
I was 7 years old.
Yeah. Yeah. I used to come over and have to clean the vavooza out of his face.
Yeah. And you still gave me drugs.
We established 3 shows ago that's just a rumor.
That's true.
Give me got that $50.
I know, right? Exactly.
Got that 50.
It's been a long time.
No one heard that, did they? Oh, okay.
But it's you're always so kind to me. It's great to be sitting next to a legend, man.
Oh, come on. Where you?
Yeah,
Come on.
But you know what? We can say the same thing to you because, you've done some good crap for yourself, man. Come on. I first knew you from radio stuff, but you developed from your radio stuff, and then you've been on a couple of small TV shows. You know, some of them, you've been next to Tina Fey, which I just want to sniff your armpits because of I mean, seriously, man. I told her last time we spoke, there's just something about her. And in the TV commercials with that little Cinderella bouffant little dress. I could so fill that with more than just her.
I'm sure you could.
So tell us about the TV stuff you've done and how did it all start?
Well, I started the whole thing through stand-up comedy. As you know, Lenny Clark.
Years ago.
I opened.
Oh, yeah. Come on. What he's doing is Lenny. We love Lenny.
I opened for Lenny. He saw me at a show, and he's like, "You're funny. I want you to open for me." So next thing you know, I'm opening for Lenny. He introduced me to his brother, who's one of the big bookers in Boston, and I kind of rose my way up. But then about 5 or 6 years in, I kind of realized that I was less like guys like Jimmy Dunn, who you've had on the show before. I was less really into the stand-up as I was performing. You know, and I really wanted to act, and I started doing sketch and improv, and then I got signed. I made the finals of this thing called the Comedy Central Laugh Riots, which was in New York City. And I got signed by a major agency, Don Buchwald and Associates, who also represents Howard Stern. So I've been with
Everybody's
Buchwald
a name drop.
I was going to just say.
Gil's dropping names.
Please. Don't get Gil going, will you?
I know, right?
Oh, please.
So, and then suddenly, you know, after a few years, I was a working actor, making my living only acting.
Isn't that something,
I thought you were either, you know, Tom Cruise or a waiter. You know what I mean?
But there is a middle point.
Yeah, I make a decent living through voiceovers, commercials. I've done over 50 national network commercials.
A new one. This is the recent one, huh?
Yeah, I've got one running right now, the Volkswagen.
Everybody's talking about that. We all watched it. Shelley said it to me.
You saw me?
I said it to a couple of people last week. I'm like, hey, man, I think that's the guy that's on the show next week.
Yeah, that's me. I'm in the back seat. A couple is celebrating their post. You know, what a wonderful, beautiful night. And then it's revealed. Oh, my God. That's me, I've got a lot of those. I got 50 of those. You'll be like, that was you? People think they went to high school with me. It's crazy.
It must be though, but it's a great crazy, isn't it? Are you enjoying every step of the way, or do you have hassles like you don't really dig about something?
Well, look, I mean, it's a job. It's a grind. It's it's weird because the hard part is one day I'm on 2 days. I was on 30 Rock, for example, for 2 days. I shot 3 scenes in 2 days. I was with that cast and crew. You're with the A-listers. I was literally doing a table read, like you're Tina Fey, you're Alec Baldwin, and me. And
why am I always the chick in this thing?
You're prettier. It's the prettier.
It's my lower half. There's nothing there. It looks very feminine.
You know, and then the next day I'm on the Metro North Railroad humping to do a voiceover audition. So it's you have to have a thick skin. You have to have a strong gut.
You know what? You really look fabulous. How many years have you been in the business, really, though?
I'm turning 41 in a week. So I've been doing this. Thanks. I've been doing this from the time I picked up a microphone and started doing stand-up, it's been 20 years.
Right.
Good for you, man.
Yeah, I mean, you look like you're 27 years old.
Thank you, man.
And you know, the thing is, which is good, and it's the truth, you've had, as all of us have, even Sibby as Boston, before he was in Boston, whatever, you've had struggles getting to this point, but you never gave up, because you know, deep down inside, you know, there's a difference between fake confidence, just saying, oh, I can do that, knowing that somewhere inside, you know damn well you probably can't, and having the real feeling that, yeah, I can do this, and it's going to take me a while, but you never gave up, and that's a good thing.